Less than 5 months till retirement. Let's go. It's been about 5 months now since I started posting my early retirement mortgage-free videos here on YouTube. I'm always getting tons of questions in the comments, so I wrote down the most frequent ones, and I'm gonna sit here and answer them. Why would you pay off your mortgage? You should keep your money and invest it. You made a bad decision. All right, I made a bad decision. No, my mortgage has been paid off for about 1.5 years. Best decision I ever made. If you're thinking about paying off your mortgage, go ahead, pay it off. It's the best decision. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you the feeling would be great. And especially if you're going into retirement, I don't care if you're 70, 50, 40, 80, and you have your mortgage paid off. Oh my God, your retirement will be so much easier, so much less stress, peace of mind. The happiness you will get from paying it off outweighs any returns on the money you could have invested instead of paying off your mortgage. I get this question quite a bit in my mortgage videos about paying off my mortgage early. You know, you should have invested it. You should have did this with it. You should have did that. Why would you give your money to the bank? For me, it was an easy decision. And once I paid it off, telling you, I shed a tear that morning when I saw I had no more mortgage on my app. Oh my Lord, it's the best decision in the world. So that's why I paid it off. The living, stress-free, the peace of mind, that's why I paid it off. You said it was a bad decision? Not for me. Next question here. How can you retire at 55 on about $500,000 in your 401k? There's no way you can. You will run out of money. Good luck. So that's a comment that I get. You're going to run out of money. There's no way you can. Okay, maybe if my monthly bills were $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month, more than likely, yeah, I'd run out of money. But I live off of $1,000 to $1,200 after-tax money every month. That's my average. I've gone through multiple Monte Carlo simulators, seeing how fast I might go through my money. You know, maybe I am making a mistake, but everything that I've calculated and worked out has me retiring with no problem. Not saying there's not going to be any mistakes, but I don't see how I'm going to run out of money. I am ready, prepared. It's all about your expenses. That's all it is. And like I said in my other question, mortgage-free, debt-free. That's how I'm going to do it. Third question. You know you sound like Bill Burr? I know that's not money-related or retirement-related, but if you don't know who Bill Burr is, he's a comic from Boston, and I'm originally from Boston. I live in North Carolina now, but a lot of people always say, you know you sound like Bill Burr? So if you don't know who Bill Burr is, go look him up. Let me know if I sound like him. I do hear that comparison quite a bit, whether it's here on YouTube or just at work or walking around. I'm in the supermarket, and I'm talking to the cashier, and they'll say, where are you from? You're not from down here. You sound like Bill Burr. Next question. How in the world do you keep your electric bill so low? This is probably my most common question I get. My electric bill is under $100 every month. Even last month when it was like 100 degrees every day, my electric bill was only $94. What do I do to keep it so low? When I'm not home, my thermostat is set to 82. I don't care what the temperature is outside, it's set to 82. If it's 100 degrees, it's set to 82. If it's only 70 degrees, it's set to 82. I want that thing to come on only when it gets to 82 degrees. When I come home, depending on how hot it is out, I will lower it between 72 and 76. If it's 75 degrees when I come home, I'll lower it down to 72. If it's still 95 degrees when I come home, I'll lower it to 76. Might take an hour to get down to 76. That's 76 degrees, no humidity in here with the AC going, and a ceiling fan feels tremendous. Soon as the temperature starts going down, when the sun goes down, I'll lower the temperature in the house. So when I'm not at home, 82 degrees. When I'm at home, anywhere from 72 to about 76. I only have one light on in my house at a time. Whatever room I'm in is the room that I keep my light on. One light on per room when I'm in there. Besides that, there's no lights on. I don't cook, so my oven or stove is never on. I do one load of laundry a week, so that's one wash, one dryer. That's it. It's just me here. So, you know, if you have kids, a wife, husband, obviously you're going to use a lot more. But it's just me. My house is 2,240 square feet. Good size, but the AC is the biggest thing. All these other little things I do saves me $1 or $2 here or there. But the AC not going all day long when I'm at work, set to 82, is the biggest thing in the world. Let's go. The next most question I always get is, what are you going to do for health insurance when you retire? Many years before you can qualify for Medicare. Obamacare, Affordable Health Care Act, the marketplace, it's all the same thing. Some people call it different things. They're all the same thing. So if you're gonna retire before 65 and you think you can't, you think your insurance is gonna be $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $500, go on to marketplace.gov, do your research. You can get very cheap plans as long as your income is cheap. Even if your income is pretty decent from your retirement plans, you can still get some pretty cheap plans on there. My plans are looking at anywhere from free to about $40 a month. And that is basically the same plan I have now with my company. There's many options out there. Don't let healthcare prevent you from retiring early. Next question. Do you offer one-on-one getting out of debt consultations? No. I always talk to my friends and everybody else that's willing to talk about debt consolidation or just debt-free living, mortgage-free living, how I invest in 401k. But there's no way I'm doing any one-on-ones. I don't want to give somebody wrong advice. I don't even give any advice on this channel. I just give updates on how my pre-retirement is going, leading into retirement for 2025, documenting my mistakes, any pitfalls I have, and the good fortunes as well. I do appreciate the people who do think that I can do one-on-one consultations for debt-free, getting out of debt, how to pay off your mortgage, how to invest for early retirement. I really do appreciate the confidence you might have in me, but I can't give out any advice. My advice might be right for me, might not even be right for me. I have no idea if it's right for you. Next question. This one's really not a question, more of a comment, but I like this one. You're an inspiration. Keep the videos coming. You have such a positive outlook. I'm going to tell my mom about that one. I do appreciate that as well. That's very, very nice. I started this YouTube channel because I saw a bunch of other ones like Dwayne 500K Retire Early, Buzz's Retirement Corner, David in Progress, Steve's Retirement Corner. And I was like, hey, I think I can do these videos too. I enjoy talking about retirement, saving money, and I try to have a positive outlook, having fun with these videos. Like I said, I'm not giving advice, just having fun. So if I'm an inspiration, thank you very much. Next question. How do you live off $300 a month? Do you just sit in your house doing nothing? What do you eat in a week? I do get this, not maybe that exact same question. Monthly budget videos, I do get this. Because I live off $300 to $500 a month. And that's after my bills. That's for food, gas, everything. And no, I don't just sit in my house. I just don't spend much money. If I don't need it, I don't buy it. I eat out most times, but I eat cheap. I go to the gas station, get a couple of hot dogs. 2 hot dogs for $1.10. That's with tax. I go to McDonald's and use the McDonald's app. I can eat for under $5 a day. Easy. That's $5 a day. Whether it's weekdays, weekends, whatever. That leaves me plenty of money to go out with my friends, go to the movies, play pool, whatever it is. I have plenty of money left over. Yeah, I only live off $300 a month. Sometimes $5. It just depends. Every month's a little different. But I can live off not much money. I make my pennies stretch. I stretch those pennies as far as I possibly can. I have a wonderful life, enjoy it every day, and don't just sit in my house. So I live a full life, living off not much every month. Just watching your spending, watching your expenses, not buying what I don't need. And like I've said on some of my recent videos, I really have stopped drinking soda. And when I say you stop drinking, meaning alcohol, which has saved me a tremendous amount of money each month, and not drinking soda. Easy, $40 to $60 a month not drinking soda. So there's little things that everybody can do to save a little bit of money. If you don't believe me, go ahead and try it. Bet you can. Next question. How are you investing in your 401k? My 401k is 100% in the S&P 500. I used to do some of the date-based funds, retirement-based funds, retirement date of 2030, 2035, 2040, whatever. But I don't know, I think maybe 10 years ago, I switched all of it, 100% into the S&P 500. I did 6% for many years, which was the match for my company. And then maybe about 10 years ago, somewhere in there, 10 years, 12 years, I bumped it up to 10%. And then every year when I got a raise, I'd go up like 2%. And then I did a big jump to 22%. And I think I was doing 22% for the last 5 years. So I just buckled down, spent less, and just put in 22% of my pay into my 401k. Crushing S&P 500. And when it's down, all right, it's down. More than likely it's going to go back up. A couple of years ago, I think it was 2002, it was down like 20%. S&P was down 20%. I did not look at my portfolio a single day, a single second in the entire year. I didn't look at it at all. I did not pull it up. I didn't pull my app up. I didn't want to see what my 401k was. Nothing. I just let it ride. And you know what? Great thing I did, because it just kept soaring once it came back. So, not saying that's right for you, but you're asking me, 401k, as much as possible, me, 22%, S&P 500 fund. A few months ago, I went back down to 6% to match, because I know I'm going to be retiring next year. All the additional, I'm just saving in cash. I want to have as much cash in my account when I retire. My 401k is already good. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. Hopefully it goes up a little bit more in the next 5 months. I'm still putting in 6%, and they're matching me 6%. S&P 500. There you go. Here's another question I get. When I had my beard to begin with, and it was longer, people say, "You're 55? You look 70. Well, thanks a lot. I don't think I look 70, but my beard, this is only a little bit over 2 months growth. When I started my channel here, I think it was at like 3 months growth, and then I grew it out to 6 months, and then I shaved it. And so if you look at some of my early videos, it got pretty good size. It was 6 months. It was double, triple this. A lot of people did comment that I looked 70, and I did not look 55 at all. But I'm 54 right now. I just turned 54 last week. 55 next year? How old do you think I look? Come on, here we go. What do you say? I'm 54. How old do I look? I feel good. Let me know. Here's a funny question I got. You need to find a wife. You will be lonely when you retire. No, not going to be lonely. Not looking for a wife. I was married for 10 years, 11 years. I've been divorced for quite a while. Don't need a wife. I have ex-girlfriends. Don't need an ex-girlfriend right now. I still date. I still meet up with women I've dated. We still get together. We go out to eat. We go to the movies. We Netflix and chill. We whatever. I'm enjoying my life. I don't want anything to tie me down. At some point, I will. Some point, I'm not going to get a wife. But you never know. Maybe a girlfriend again. Maybe just a companion. Someone that wants to retire early. Or just wants someone as cute and sexy as me to hang around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you need to find a wife. You'll be lonely when you retire. I won't be lonely. I have a good amount of friends. Not lonely here. I've been living alone for a while. I enjoy it. Here's another comment I got. Why are you on YouTube? No one wants your advice. I'm not giving advice. You don't have to watch my videos. I appreciate every one of you guys that do, and I'm not giving advice. I want to be able to document my retirement, look back, and maybe I can see what mistakes I made. I'll watch some of these videos in a few years and be like, whoa, you were way off there, sir. Or, yeah, that was exactly right. Those things you were thinking 5 years ago really paid off. Just having fun on YouTube. Don't take anything I say seriously. That's the end of all the questions I got. I got 2 pages of questions. I could have had about 10 pages of questions, but I didn't want to write them all down. I might do these kind of videos every few months. I am always getting different kinds of questions. I love the questions. I love all the comments. So I got 2 pages here. 2 pages. I wrote everything down. And yeah. So those are the questions I get. I hope you found this video here entertaining. And come back for more. Let's all retire early together. Talk to you guys soon. Love yous.